All right, so I'm here with Wes. Wes, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. Thanks for coming on. So why don't you introduce yourself for those that don't know you, your year, where you're from, all that good stuff, your major.
I'm Wes Bongiorni. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm a freshman. I'm on the basketball team. My major is undeclared right now, and that's about it.
All righty, fair enough. All right, Wes. So tell me where you were at when the pandemic first hit last year. Were you still playing during did your season get canceled at that point? Like, were you still playing, or were you guys finished the season? Where were you at when the pandemic hit in March?
So I was at a military prep school last year, and we were at the national championship, and we just lost the semifinals. And so we were on our way back to school down in Virginia, and on the way there, they said, "We're just gonna give you guys flights home." And so went home. That was that.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me what about Florida Southern really like made you say I want to commit to this school? Like, what was it about FSC that really drew you in? Was it like the recent team success? Was it just the fit? Was it like anything specifically? What was the reason you wanted to commit here?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I saw some of the, like how they play and stuff. They play fast. They like to score a lot. That looked fun. And then also talking to the coaches, they're super nice. So that seemed like a nice place to be. So that's why I decided to come here.
All right. So tell me what your game is for those that might not know, and then for me because I haven't seen you play obviously yet. What do you think you bring to the Mocs this year? From what I've seen, like you're athletic, you're big. So talk to me about like what you think your game is and how you will help the team this year.
I mean, yeah, I'm big. I'm like 6'5", pretty athletic. I can shoot pretty well. And over the summer, over like the pandemic, I got to work on my handle a lot, just stuff like that, work on my shot. Some of my skills got a lot better. And I played pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? And, and yeah, I'm just excited to play this year.
Like it. All right, so tell me about what your first impressions have been. You obviously haven't been able to do 5-on-5, like pick up stuff yet, but from like what you've been around, like off the court, like talking to your teammates and stuff, like what's been your first impressions of everything?
Well, they're all really nice. I like all my teammates. They're easy going, easy to get along with. Even though I literally barely even know half of them. But
Hmm.
whenever we see each other, we'll say hey, talk a little bit, say what's up. So they're real welcoming. They're real nice, and I look forward to playing with them. It's just cool.
All right, so talk to me about the transition for you. You mentioned you were at a prep school and everything. Talk to me about what the last couple of months have been like, especially with the pandemic going on, about like finishing off your season and stuff like that, and then having to get ready for college, and then obviously have it be in a unique circumstance that's not a traditional college freshman year. So talk to me about the transition. What's been like for you?
It's been pretty easy. I mean, I was at a military school, and so we would wake up at like 6 every morning, all that March. So we had a lot of discipline stuff. And now being at college, even with the pandemic stuff, is really not a challenge. Just a smooth transition for me.
All right. So tell me about how your life has been in terms of like for you personally, how things have gone for you like during the pandemic compared to before it hit. Like obviously we have to wear masks and everything now. We have to be socially distant and all that stuff, but is there like anything like in particular that's like different for you in terms of like life now compared to then?
No, my life's about the same. I feel like. I mean, I'm still doing whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with people, doing all that, and I'll go eat whenever I want and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't really let it impact my life like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wear a mask,
Yeah.
still get to live my life.
All right. So tell me about what you want to achieve your freshman year. Like I think your skill set will definitely mesh with the guys this year. We have a big team, athletic team. So for you, what would be considered a successful freshman year? Whether that's individually or team wise, like what would be a successful year for you?
Well, I'm gonna start off team wise and then go individual. So I want to definitely win a national championship, win the conference, all that. Try and go undefeated. I mean, that'd be cool, but
Mm-hmm.
I think going undefeated is really not a good thing because then when you really get tested,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how to cope with it and stuff. So I don't think going undefeated is actually that good of a thing. And then individually, I mean, I'm going to try real hard to start on the team, get that spot wherever it may be. And yeah, we'll go from there. Just keep working.
Definitely keep working. So tell me what excites you about this team. I mean, obviously, like you have limited interactions and stuff like that, but tell me about like just like the potential of the team. Like, what excites you most about playing on this roster?
I mean, it look like we're gonna have fun on the court regardless because we're big, athletic, all that. Bunch of new guys. So it'll be fun getting to just figure out how we're gonna play, what roles we gonna fit, all that. And then off the court, we got some really funny guys. I'm looking forward to that in the locker room, just messing around, doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Wes, tell me about Coach Donnelly in terms of like what kind of attracted you in terms of like the way he coaches, in terms of like the way he coaches, the style of play he coaches. Talk to me about what was most appealing to you. Like, are you a guy that loves to go up and down the court fast and like, have like a high octane offense? Like, talk to me about like his style of coaching, like what really appealed to you.
uh, let me think. I like how they play fast. They're all athletic because that's really what I am. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And when Coach Matt came and watched me, that's what I did. I had like 2 dunks in a short period of time and so in transition. And so I feel like that's what they want me to do. So I'm looking forward to that. And I mean, he's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real nice guy. Um, yeah, he seems cool. Yeah.
All right. So I'm not sure if you heard, but our conference did postpone winter stuff through the end of the year. Did you hear about that announcement?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we kind of thought going in that it'd be like a January start, if anything. So tell me about your preparation wise. Obviously, you guys are suspended. You pick up again next week, but talk to me about what you've been doing, like individually, like aside from what the coaches have planned out when you got to campus, and then going forward, what are you going to be doing to make sure you're in game shape and you're ready to go live whenever you guys do your practice? Like, what are you going to be doing preparation wise?
I mean, I've just been over the last 2 weeks. It was actually a good thing in a way. You get to learn how to keep yourself in shape without the gym. I ran the lake a few times, ran on the treadmill a bunch, got to the wellness center. So just trying to do the same stuff we've been doing, just on your own,
Mm-hmm.
not falling behind and stuff.
All right. So tell me about your confidence level in terms of how you think, because I think we play in one of the most competitive D2 conferences in the nation, and we have we've had history of All Americans in the program and everything like that, and we play against All Americans in other schools. So talk to me about how confident you are in yourself to like really make a strong contribution whenever you get on the floor, and then just like your overall confidence in that level and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm real confident. I don't think you'll ever be successful if you're not confident in what you're doing. So even if we are playing like an All-American, I'm just playing like a normal player because it's like once you think somebody's better than you, even if they aren't,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna outperform you because you're gonna let them because you have that in your mind.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just really like I feel like just don't let somebody intimidate you. Really, I'm looking forward to that.
Alrighty. All right, Wes, talk to me about what you think will be different, will be the same in the future. Like, we don't really know like when this will be over, the whole coronavirus situation, but how do you think the future will look? Like, if we have a vaccine, we might be able to have fans, stuff like that again. But talk to me about like what you think the future will look like? Are you optimistic or going in the right direction in terms of like finding a solution? Like, talk to me about all that stuff.
I mean, I'm pretty optimistic because I feel like the main thing with the coronavirus is just like people trying to influence the election, using it for political gain and stuff, whether that's a good thing or not. But that's really how I see it. So I feel like right after November 3rd, pretty much everything's going to go back to normal by Christmas, regardless of whether they have a vaccine or not,
Hmm.
because then they no longer care, the government. So it's like whatever.
And then do you think like do you think like normal will be like the same as before? Like, do you think like we'll have like a new normal going forward? What do you think on that?
No, it'll be just the same because I haven't changed my life really. So I'll be the same.
Hmm.
So yeah.